I've surrounded myself with doctors and deep thinkers. Their big heads and soft bodies make for lousy lovers. There was a night that John Berryman said he could fly, but he didn't, so he died. And she said, you're pretty good with words, but words, they won't save your life, and they didn't, so he died. Hi everyone, I'm Nikki Esoteric, and I am a 29-year-old male, 2-female, transgendered individual. I am currently 6 months on hormones. Yes, that is 6 months, half a year. And holy Christ, holy fuck, this has been amazing. 6 months for me. I am overwhelmed with happiness at the person that I am. It's been amazing. As for this being my 6-month update, I guess I'll go over what I've noticed has physically changed about me. Mainly, these are getting bigger. This area is getting bigger. My skin is staying smoother longer up here. Body hair is not growing in nearly as fast. More hair is growing up on top of my head. And generally just more of the same stuff from last year. Oh, and my face is definitely starting to show more of a feminine feel to it. So it's much of the same stuff as last time, but more of it. And that's pretty much what I'm going to probably expect every month on the physical level, is just more fat going here and less to here, these getting bigger and more feminine face. The still like ruggy parts will fill in with fat, and I will be squishy and comfy, like a pillow. Mentally, oh my god, I've hit a point where I'm extremely comfortable in my body. I really love my body these days, and it's amazing. And I've enjoyed looking in the mirror lately. At work, I'm still dressing as a boy, though that will be changing. I'm starting to hint more. I'm wearing my feminine specs. I'm wearing... Well, I'm not really wearing anything else more feminine, but I'm walking more feminine. I'm standing more feminine. I'm letting Nikki bleed into work. People are calling me Nikki now, and it's really cool. It really is. I'm really happy to work where I work and have such a great response to this, given some people's stories. But when I look in the mirror at work, and like the bathroom, I don't see a guy anymore. I see a girl in boys' clothes, and that is an amazing feeling. It makes me so happy every day. And I go walk around the building on my breaks, just like, because I'm so overwhelmingly happy about everything. And it's amazing. It's truly amazing to me. Someone who is always so awkward in their own body, just being uncomfortable around with people in like their physical space because they were so uncomfortable in their body, they just felt it was ugly. And now I don't feel that way, and it's just a complete paradigm shift. This is what 6 months of estrogen does to the brain, and it is wonderful. So if you're a person that feels they're transgender, and they have started hormones, or they're thinking of starting, they're worried about anything, don't. You will feel completely better about it. And you may not get the results you want. Everyone's mileage is going to vary. Some take to it better than others. But I would say that if you think you're ready, go for it. You're never too old. I'm 29 years old and I've had amazing results. And I'm a completely average person otherwise. I've been meeting a lot of new people lately. Making a lot of new friends. I went to too many games recently with one of my good friends that I've made, and oh my god, the con was so much fun. I went as my female Jason Voorhees costume. I had my, the hockey mask. I had a green vest instead of the jacket, tank top, and these capris on. And I walked on the con with a plastic bloody machete and the mask, and anytime I would see another character that would look at me wrong, I would go and chat and pose with them for a picture, especially Sub-Zero because MKX, and I love Mortal Kombat X. The con was a lot of fun. I actually met a few other trans women there, and it was nice to meet some others and see them out in the wild and talk to them. One was fairly new. They had not started hormones yet, and they were very friendly. One was behind the booth, and I remember talking to her last year. She recommended a Famicom game for me, because I couldn't read any of the Famicom titles, and I didn't know what any of them were, because it's Japanese. Well, I was talking to her again this time, and she's very friendly and nice, and I'll probably see her there next year, too. Yeah, it was a good time, and besides, and it's weird at a con, because I don't mind getting clocked. Like, the other trans woman clocked me, and, I want to say I think I got clocked a few more times, but the con is very open to trans people. I believe one of the co-founders or someone tied to it heavily is also a trans woman. So that's pretty exciting to think about. And I had a great time there Saturday. I've made some new friends of things. Friday I went to a small little house party with these people I've kind of been talking to online. It's been a really amazing month this year, and I'm really happy with how everything's going. To my coworkers out there, if you're watching this, keep this part secret. Shh. Because I kind of still want it to be a surprise, but I also want to talk about it. I have a form now that states that my gender is female. My doctor says that they recommend my doctor says that I am female. No, says he recognizes me as female, and he believes that I should be perceived as one. It's the gender change form on my identification. AKA, when I take this to the DMV and go, I'm a woman now, they will say, okay, you got an F in sex. Yes! Best thing I ever failed. And that's going to be great, because that's going to lead me to the next thing. If everything goes smoothly and everything goes right, I will start going to work as a woman on July 24th. Which means in my next video I will be talking about it. I've chosen July 24th because it's a Friday, which will allow everyone's usually in better moods on Fridays, because, oh my god, it's Friday. So that will help people be more open and fun with the idea. It's the end of the week, so they'll have a whole weekend to digest, oh my god, one of my coworkers is a trans woman, and she has purple hair. 3, I'm hosting the team meeting that week. That day, actually, so I thought that would be a fun, maybe not fun, but I thought that would be a good way for people to maybe ask questions in a more intimate environment, I guess. Team meetings, yeah. My supervisor's on board. He's incredibly on board. I have talked to my managers about it, and if all goes right, July 24th, I will be appearing at work like this. And I will be very loud with my purple hair there. It actually went over well when I dressed up for Halloween. So I'm hoping that people will be as receptive. But actually, a lot of people are calling me Nikki at work now and are aware of what I'm doing. So that's very exciting to me. I didn't really have anything else to talk about this month, actually. The changes have been more of the same from last video, but oh my god, such great things. I'm extremely excited about the return of my hairline. As that's growing out more, I will eventually step away from wearing wigs, as sad as I will to not have purple hair all the time. And I'm looking going full-time July 24th. So hopefully in the next monthly update I will be talking about that. Until then, everyone, have a great month. Happy 4th of July. I hope you eat delicious animals over fire and marshmallows and watch some explosions in the sky. Good night.